Up, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. This is Kendall here with 420 Intuition. Welcome to your weekly card pull for October 24th through the 31st. Appreciate you guys tapping in. Please smash the like button on the way in if you feel like it's possibly going to resonate for you, or at any point in time something actually like taps in. Okay. Yes, I'm open for personal readings. The link is in the bio below, and definitely feel free to join us over on Instagram. I do go live more often over there, more interactive, more daily posts. So feel free to tap into 420 Intuition Tarot, okay, over at Instagram. All right, so what I have on the board for you so far, I have Taurus, Capricorn, Pisces, Virgo, as well as Aquarius, Aries, and then I do have Aquarius underneath the deck with the Seven of Swords. For your romance oracles, I have honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. And for your abundance, God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite God, source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. So yeah, it's very interesting. You guys are going to have a crazy ass week, Sagittarius. I'll be real. There's all these major arcana here. There's actually 4 major arcana in just 1 week. I feel like someone's actually coming to terms or some judgment in regards to a relationship. Maybe they learned something within this week in regards to this relationship. I don't know if someone is actually planning on removing themselves from it, because it starts off pretty, okay, I know what I'm doing. I know what's going on. I got it. And then it just turns upside down, where this new beginning doesn't really feel like a new beginning any longer, and it really feels like divine timing is not at play, where divine timing is saying now is not the right time for this relationship, or that your judgment is completely wrong by the weekend. But we're ending the week with some clarity come Sunday, okay? So let's go ahead and kind of get into that. So for the business week, which during the week, Friday, I count for the weekend. But for business week, I want to see what this judgment is about. Definitely in Judgment, the Hierophant, and the Hangman. This is in regards to a relationship for sure. But let's go ahead and see. Clarify the Judgment card. Because typically with judgments, okay, that was a true pop out. Yeah, some fears. There's some fears maybe in regards to making the right decision, or possibly always being left. Yeah, this is a relationship. So this is a lot of a bad relationship coming through. 4 of Wands reverse, Aries energy, another fire sign energy. This is about possibly someone not realizing, or not either offering a love offer or not realizing a love offer that's in their face, because they're concentrated possibly on the past, or possibly on other things in life, where they're feeling a little empty, but they're feeling like they're always being passed up. So there's some fear that possibly they're going to be passed up, that this relationship doesn't work. Maybe you guys won't reconcile. If you are separated from somebody, I think that is a fear of someone decided that honestly, maybe this is not the relationship. I want this relationship, but maybe the timing is a little off. Maybe the timing is not now. But let's see what this Hierophant has to say about this, Sagittarius, because you guys aren't really giving me a lot. Yeah, I think someone, this is a lot of mixed energy. I think you guys are possibly on 2 different pages. It's like, or when I mean you guys, I feel like you and Spirit Universe, divine timing is on 2 different pages. You really are gung-ho about a particular relationship, that you decided that this was yours, that you're ready for it, but Spirit's saying it's not quite ready yet. Like right when you're having your decision about this relationship, or having, you know, a traditional relationship, because Hierophant is about tradition. The Hierophant is about contracts, is about stuff, is about you know, some spiritual awakening, reality, stuff like that. But I really feel like this is a relationship, because the 4 of Wands came out. So this relationship, you've decided you're ready for it, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna go for it, because I'm gonna feel better if I go for it. And then Spirit's saying, what? Not yet. It's like every time you want to go for it, Spirit's reminding you not yet. And I feel like this is definitely a relationship. The timing is coming up where you're going to have a Tower moment coming up soon. This is Gemini moment and Scorpio moment. So don't worry, Sagittarius, if you feel as though it's a little stagnant and this is kind of freaking you out, like why isn't it happening? It's just delayed for whatever reason. I feel like it has to do with someone learning a lesson. someone possibly trying to rush into something. Maybe you guys are not on the same page, where someone wants a new beginning to have an actual stable beginning, or someone just mainly just wants to have more of a physical relationship, so you guys really aren't on the same page possibly. Hence, that's like kind of giving me the vibes why I feel like this little sneaky ass energy is here. This little tiptoe on the marble flow. I always think about Rick Ross when I ever see this video, just because I feel like they're trying to act like the ground is lava. They're just trying to sneak the fuck away. It could be a water sign here, because that's behind the deck. It definitely could be a water sign playing some hot and cold, hot potato with your heart. That type of vibe. That's coming off of here for sure. But let's see with this Hangman. What lessons were learned this week and that actually got you in the motion of everything? We have the Wheel of Fortune reverse, as well as the Page of Spears. So again, as soon as you're trying to, it's like divine timing's just playing with you at this time. I've never really, like, this is a lot of stagnancy. This is a lot of desire of wanting to have a beginning, but you always feel like as soon as you get started, something happens. I honestly wouldn't blame the other person. This is the vibe that I'm getting. I don't really feel like the other person is to blame for this, because I do have the feeling, because after the King of Cups, I did have the 10 of Coins. I feel like possibly you guys mutually want this. However, it's like it's divine timing saying no. They're just saying no. That's just what I keep hearing. No, not yet. Yeah, because you are, like, you have been healing yourself, you know, you have been getting over this feeling of possibly being depressed behind the situation, possibly just reminiscing about the past. Someone is ready for the future. I need to see what this Ace of Wands is about, because that possibly is going to finally give us an answer. Because every single time I'm clarifying, you know, these 3 major arcana so far, it's like I'm only given just enough. And I feel like that's exactly how you feel. You've only been given just enough. It's like your finances possibly, you feel, Sagittarius, maybe you feel like you've made a few strides, and then boom, something happens. Your love life, it's like, okay, I know this is what I want, this is who I want, I'm gonna go after it, and then boom, something happens. Personal, it's just like that same recurring thing, and it's starting to feel like a game. I feel like you're being really, really tested this week, Sagittarius, about your endurance, about your desire of really wanting it. Possibly you need to figure out why. Again, another delay. Clarify this Ace of Wands reverse. Why is this Ace of Wands reverse for Sagittarius? King of Wands is reversed. There's some manipulation in there. Okay, here we come. Here we go. Give me more. You know why you're delayed? Oh my God, give me more. I'm gonna be very real with you, Sagittarius. I think you already have the knowledge. Ace of Wands here. You already have the knowledge. This is just too funny. This is why I love when Spirit clarifies and doubles down. You know, you guys know I love a good double down on some evidence. So I want to clarify the Ace of Wands, why this new beginning was the way it was, possibly why you're, maybe someone just wants more of a physical thing. Maybe someone doesn't want more than what you want, or want as much as you want, right? To clarify that, we got the King of Swords reverse, talking about emotional manipulation, mental manipulation. I really feel like somebody's manipulating you and has been manipulating you into thinking there's going to be more. But really, reality is they're very single. You're going to be very single. You're still going to be single. I think you have some feelings. I think that they possibly, it's weird because honeymoon, this might turn around, but I feel like this King of Swords is being very selfish right now. I get this feeling that they're holding on to you because, yeah, they still want you, but they still want to hold on to their singleness. It's like, it's not the love you deserve, and really it's only physical things. They're trying to kind of keep you around because they know that that's who they want. If you're dealing with an air sign, Sagittarius, this air sign knows, in fact, that you are who they want, but they also know that they possibly are not ready for exactly what you want. So Spirit is trying to tell you the delays are happening because of this. All of these delays in this relationship, if someone is telling you that they really want you and all this kind of stuff, and they've been telling you all this stuff is true, do I feel like they have feelings? Possibly. But I also feel as though they're leading you on, or not leading you on, but they're stringing you along for selfish purposes. That's why your new beginning in relationships have been delayed during the week, or this week. And Spirit's like, by the weekend, you're going to understand. You're going to hear Spirit's message loud and clear and saying, and understanding why Spirit is saying the time is not now, why Spirit is not clearing out the road for you to have some success, and why you're actually still lingering with this energy of being single. You're single because you haven't found anybody who's giving you the equal give and take that you deserve, Sagittarius. I feel like you were trying to force this situation to work just because it's really what you wanted really, really bad. You know, a lot of us want things we can't have, and Spirit was telling you, nope. It's like kind of when you're disciplining a child. When a child keeps reaching for something and Spirit's like, no. And you're reaching and Spirit's like, no. And you're reaching, you see, it's the habit. It's like Spirit wasn't doing this in a vindictive way. I need you to know that. I really think the Spirit was doing it to protect you. Right? Let's clarify this Temperance by Friday. Why again there's more delays by Friday. Isn't that ironic? There's a delay, but then there's balance within this delay. That's crazy. Give me more. It's like you understand. 10 of Coins, how people are juggling you and you don't want to be juggled. I think again your silence is starting to go through all of this. You're starting to actually understand that, yep, that the Spirit was saving you from a relationship that was not going to be fulfilling. It's too much juggling going on. You're not really having your needs met. I think you're feeling kind of overwhelmed. Just know that you're not going to feel lonely forever. You're over, I think, Sagittarius, I'll be real, I don't get loneliness out of this. I think that you're starting to embrace being alone, and you're going to see the balance in you being alone. I think right now you have to focus more on your financials and you have to focus on your love, just because you guys could be having some other transitioning parts of your life happening, hence the 6 of Coins reverse right there behind the 9 of Coins. I think someone possibly is going to be leaving a job as well, or finding something that's going to be more mutual beneficial to them, just because I feel like you give, Sagittarius, but for whatever reason, you've been slow to receive. And I think Spirit was gearing you up for that because your attention needs to be elsewhere. And you understand this. That's why you have full clarity by the weekend. Full clarity in understanding that this delay was to protect yourself, that this person you possibly thought who they weren't really who they are. And that for you, now I understand, you are it's not just them sneaking in and out of the energy of this. You're sneaking off to your King of Cups. You're sneaking off to having that built family. You're sneaking away from the indecisiveness, and you're sneaking away from the heartbreak and the tears and the heaviness. You know, this is a lot of energy that you're sneaking away from, and I like it. I really do. I don't necessarily see just them completely being sneaky towards you, Sagittarius. I love the fact that I honestly feel this energy, the shift happening for you from being stagnant to understanding the stagnancy and understanding things being removed from your life for this purpose and for a reason. Let's clarify exactly the Ace of Swords. What is the ultimate enlightenment? Let's clarify the Ace of Swords. Yep, dropping all the burdens with the 10 of Spears reverse. There's a conversation, Knight of Wands. Oh yeah, there's a conversation about potentially communication about being overly defensive, or a communication that you possibly could have about this heartbreak. I think it could be that this King of Wands actually does reach out to you and does communicate and wants to speak with you in regards to why you've been defensive and why you've been so distant. I think you're going to finally tell them that I give up. Like, we've been fighting so much because, you know, this is what I want. And I honestly feel like you're no longer going to give it to me. You're going to be real about your intentions in this conversation, Sagittarius. You're going to be real about the options coming your way, because I know a lot of you guys have been overlooking options because you've been stuck in this situation. What else does the Ace of Swords represent? Yep, you want a long-term commitment. And I think you're finally going to be able to tell your truth, Sagittarius, to this person about this no longer being your wish fulfillment because you don't feel it. You don't, yeah. You feel, you know, the Death card reversed and the Judgment reversed. Oh, you know this is not where you need to be, and you're finally listening to Spirit. And I think you're finally going to let them know, Sag, that this no longer works because being connected in this with this Judgment reverse and the Three of Coins, you are understanding that the judgment you had on this partnership and that how you thought it was going to be a good thing for you is not. How it's just creating a lot of stagnancy. This is so much stagnancy in one reading. This is crazy. I really feel like when it's telling you God is your source, you need to listen. Don't be ignoring the signals you get. I know someone's going to say, well, what do you mean? Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Is it possible that this particular situation actually clears out and actually brings some new energy to you? Yeah. When it says enjoy the holiday time bliss together, maybe it's supposed to be you and Spirit Universe supposed to be enjoying it together. Because look, you do bounce back. There is some celebrating that's going to happen. You definitely bounce back with your self-esteem. You get more balance within yourself with this Queen of Cups here. And then also you're waiting for new blessings coming in with the Three of Spears, right? That's going to be forward movement and receiving some things. Change is finally happening. I think you just needed to open your eyes on the things that you were stopping that change for coming, because you were so caught up with your feelings, which is understandable. I feel like you really did love this person and you have a lot of love for this person. But now finally someone is starting to understand, oh, I'm not going anywhere because you're the dead weight. I'm not going anywhere because this is not what I'm equally yoked with. Some of your self-care advice for this overall week is chanting. You see how she's meditating, trying to clear out all of her chakras, clear out of her mind. She even has some flowers in her hand. I believe that's a lotus. She wants to get balance. So Spirit's advice for you this week is to put more into you and get balance within yourself. Why? Because this change is happening, and this could be pretty exhausting to actually leave something that you really don't want to leave. But remember, Sagittarius, when you are leaving, this is what's gonna happen for you on the way out. Okay, abundance is gonna happen for you on the way out when you really start listening to God, Spirit Universe, when you really start understanding the source and the power and the enlightenment that the new journey they're trying to have you on, or he or she or God, whoever is trying to have you on, whoever you believe in, whatever higher power if you believe in, they're just trying to guide you in a new direction. And I think it's going to be a great one. All right, Sag. Well, I appreciate you tuning in to this weekly reading for October 24th to the 31st. I appreciate you. Please smash the like button on the way out if this resonated for you. And I'm sending you nothing but good highs and good vibes your way. Later.